No, did I do it again? Is it unlisted? No, it's not. Okay. I see somebody in Grand Rising Black God. Listen. So yesterday I did the live, right? And I'm getting into it, and I realized that nobody clicking in on the live throughout the whole live. Grand Rising Aisha. And he talking my face all in the screen. Cause I was trying to figure out like why nobody coming in my live? Cause I had it unlisted. So yesterday the whole live was unlisted until after I finished it and I made it public. But I was I was looking like that because I'm like, wait a minute, did I do it again? But then I see you come in, so I'm like, Husky, Grand Rising. I see y'all in here, so let me get on into it, all right? Grand Rising, Grand Afternoon, and Grand Evening, beautiful souls. It's your girl, Beauty, and I am back to give you all the Divinely Guided Love read. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you came back to see me, what it do, boo? Y'all know I'm here to help give y'all the issues in y'all relationship dynamics so y'all can move how y'all need to move, okay? Over here, we focus on personal and spiritual development because that's all we can do is work on oneself. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. Thank you for loving on me. Well, I love on y'all. If you need any services from me, the email will be in the description once I finish this live, okay? All right, so I ain't pulling no cards yet. I just got on the table, all right? But I'm gonna say my prayer, and we're gonna get right on into it. I pray everybody's new year has started off great, okay? Because I know mine has, okay? If y'all ain't started off a new year with a new business, then what is we doing here, okay? Starting off the new year with a new business is the plan. New year, new business. New year, new business, okay? By the time 2027 come in, we should be starting another business, okay? New year, new business, okay? We're creating an empire here. So we're not just staying on one business all year, okay? By the time 2027 come in, we should be on another business, all right? Holy Spirit, look. And that's what the doctor ordered. You hear me? Okay? By 2027, we should be on another business, okay? It's going to be business number 4 for me. 2027 is going to be business number 4 for me. Catch it. All right? Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit guides and ancestors that love, God, and support me. Please use me as a vessel to get a message to the collective. Help me to see what it is that I need to see so I can relay the messages that I need to relay. Pray and ask that you protect me from any dark or negative entity or energy that tries to hijack this reading, as I do not give permission to cross over. I thank you for choosing me to be your messenger. I thank you for loving me, guiding me, protecting me, and I thank you for blessing me. I love you. Ashe. Indeed is so. Yes, yes. What is going on, Holy Spirit? Paint me a picture. Paint me a picture with these cards. Hey, y'all. We in a new year, and I'm so excited, y'all. When I tell you, I'm a master alchemist, y'all. Y'all just don't. Let me tell y'all something. If I was to give y'all the first row seat into my life, y'all would be like, Beauty the Beast. Not Beauty and the Beast. Beauty is a beast. You hear me? First thing came out is bondage. When I was telling y'all, I was just finna tell y'all about something like this. You hear me? When I tell y'all, the enemy be trying to send all kind of stuff to me, but I'm a beast. The enemy try to send all kind of stuff to y'all to have y'all in bondage, okay? But when I tell y'all alchemists, y'all transmute with energy, what is even this? Somebody could have been born in the year 86, okay? Somebody could have, gotten the 69 and owe you one later, and that's why the number 60. Don't know where that came from, but it was on my mental, so I just said it, okay? Nevertheless, somebody try to have you in bondage. Somebody try to have a boss energy in bondage. What's going on, Holy Spirit? This is something, I wish we could talk about this, but I'm going to just let the reading tell us what's going on. Okay? What's going on, Holy Spirit? I am a beast, boy. I'm trying to told you. They be trying to send all kind of stuff to tie your girl down. Baby, when I tell you, it's taking a whole community of people to try to have you up under some bondage, that community of people came out in the reverse. Okay? So whoever these, I just heard my daddy say it. Whoever these fuck boys and fuck girls is in the community that's sending people, places, and things at you to try to get you out of your element, baby, all of them in the reverse. It ain't working. The community ain't working. If it was a community of people who was working with somebody else to have you in bondage, they not working with them people no more. Okay? I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to fight with the collective no more, because collective is a beast. And anything we throw at the collective is transmuting that energy. So they're making anything that we send to them bad, they turn it out for their good. Talking about transmuting energies. When I'm telling you, when they send this stuff to you, honey, when they send that to you, you eating? How they do it? In there, you eating? Yeah, come on. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. What is even that? You could be 39. Hold up. Hold up. I just seen the number 39, okay? Shout out to all my people 39 turning to 40 this year, okay? I'm a part of the big 4-0 crew this year, okay? I just seen the number 39, right? That came out in the community in the reverse, okay? So which is saying to me, okay, that your year number 40, okay, you unfuckwittable. Okay, so if you about to be 40 this year, if your 4-0 is this year, baby, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Four people, 6 likes equals 10. If you turning 40 this year, show me more, Holy Spirit. That means you was born in 86. Y'all ain't following these numbers. Didn't I just tell y'all whoever somebody was born in 86, right? If you was born in 86, then you what? If you was born in 86, then you what? 39. If you 39, about to be 40 this year, this reading is for you. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. I just heard angel number 4, angel number 3. Pay attention, pay attention. 7-7 when I just said that. Show me more, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Pay attention, pay attention. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Shit, even got the dog and the cat looking at you like, what? I want to be on the collective side. Y'all, I ain't never paid attention to the dog and the cat in this card until today. The Holy Spirit say, look at the dog and the cat, baby. Even the dog and the cat want to be a part of your team. Huh? You might notice that every time you walking around, if you see dogs and cats looking at you, got their eye on you. Yeah. Dogs and cats even wanting to come up to you. What is even that? Y'all remember that song from Snoop Dogg? Physical seduction, sexual seduction, how that song went? But I just heard it a totally different way. Magnetic attraction, destruction. You bringing destruction to the community. Starseed, rising star, star, and 2 cards, okay? Starseed, of course, a starseed is a rising star. Why? Because you belong to the stars, okay? So you star energy, okay? You could be somebody in the limelight. You could be a starseed. You could be somebody who do music. You could be somebody who do plays. You could be somebody who just theatrical in your own little way. You could have some type of social media platform. Whatever it is, a star will be seen, okay? You are being watched by a community of people who was once attacking you. Now they're all mesmerized by you. Okay, now they all want to be a part of your team. Okay, now they all want to watch you and watch you evolve and get the answers from you. Whoever they used to deal with that was trying to have you in bondage, they no longer dealing with that person. Okay, not everybody on your side, everybody on your team, everybody, how that boy I will say, everybody know my name, everybody know my thing, that type of energy. Yeah, everybody want to be on your side, the rising star. Okay, I'm not messing around with the flying monkeys no more. I don't want to do that no more. Dang, rising star, you around here cleaning it up, huh? Tearing it down by you're not even doing nothing, though, I just heard. You're not even doing nothing. You're not dealing with nobody from whoever these people is. You're not even nowhere near these people. You so focused on you're not even paying these people no attention. You focus on your ascension, you focusing on your businesses, you focusing on working on yourself, okay? My life, your entertainment. You watch it while I live it. Yeah. What is even that? Okay, you around here developing, doing stuff, okay? You ain't paying nobody from your past no attention, but they watching. They watching you. Didn't I tell you around here focusing on self? Baby, them chakras. Everything in this third row is about you. Star seed, rising star chakras. Okay? Balance. Okay? You know that it's a balance to everything. As long as you're balanced, you know everything will be in a flow. Okay? So you in your star seed energy, working on becoming that star and balancing your chakras. Okay? You know that you can have fun, okay? But you need to have work too at the same time. That balance needs to be between that work life, that spiritual life, and that fun life. Okay? You need to be able to balance your mind, your spirit, mind, and body. Okay? You got to be able to balance all three. First of all, starting with your spirit first. If you get your chakra in alignment first, everything has to be in the flow. Your spirit and your mind and your body has to be in the flow, or you would be like this. Like, what the fuck? Which way did I go? My spirit telling me to do this, my mind telling me to do this, my body telling me to do it, my mind's telling me no. But my body type of energy, okay? Gotta be in alignment. So everything could be saying the same thing. Show me more, Holy Spirit. Join the king and win treasure. I know that's right. What is even that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you was gonna finish that. Okay, so the veil came out in the reverse, right? So whoever this person was that was trying to have you in some type of bondage, who the community ain't working with no more. The veil has been lifted, okay? So, this person tried to put a veil over you. The veil came out in reverse. So it's not working. The stuff they try to say about you, they try to they try to taint your energy, right? They try to make it seem like you was this type of individual right here. You was this dark entity. You was all drained out and drugged out, and you just was needy and codependent, and you needed somebody to do this and do that. Like you was just somebody who was just gonna drain somebody's energy. Okay? That's in the reverse. That didn't happen. That's not happening. They don't see you that way. Okay? The stars, they try to put a veil over the star seed. That didn't happen. Okay? Why it didn't happen? Because you see how bright that star is. Okay, there is no darkness that can stay around that star right there. You see how big and bright that star is? Where would the darkness live? Your light, you being who you are, in your authentic energy, your light outshines the darkness people try to put on you. Okay, they try to say you was doing voodoo, hoodoo, dark magic, spell magic. I mean, they try to say you was playing with people, mental magic, and doing spells on people and all kind of stuff. But your work speaks for itself, honey. You don't do stuff like that. You're a starseed. You work with the light. Everybody knows that a starseed is totally different from somebody who does dark magic, because where will a star live in the darkness? At nighttime, you know, when it's stars up in the sky, you can always see the star in the darkness, right? All right. Now stop playing like y'all don't know. Stop playing like y'all don't know. Somebody going to jail. Somebody going to jail. What? Somebody going to jail. Going to jail. Or hell. I just heard that. What is even that? Ain't it? Bye, Felicia. I missed you, Jay. Grand Rising, Jay. What you mean your white girl? What you, Jay, what you got going on, man? Distant Future came out in the reverse, okay? So they thought that them trying to tarnish your character and put this veil over your character was gonna have you like going on a distant future away from your journey. Oh shoot. Okay, so them cards, you got me talking about them cards. Listen, so whatever they was trying to do to you, right? Whatever picture they was trying to paint about you, make it seem like you this old toxic individual, whatever the case may be. That was supposed to have you going on a path of self-destruction. That was supposed to, yeah, I see that, Kimmy. That was supposed to make you not be in alignment with your purpose, okay? It was supposed to make you be like, oh, they think this about me, they think that about me, so I'm just gonna shut down, okay? I'm not gonna take action on my purpose or my passion because they saying this about me and they saying that about me, okay? In so many words, they thought that you was going to care about what other people had to say about you. They thought that you was going to care that when other people come to you and tell you that you watching, you in the spiritual, you doing spiritual things, that nobody was going to believe you, or you doing spiritual things and that's evil. That's something that's against, you know, the religion, or you watching tarot and they tell you that's evil, or whatever. Okay, you do tarot and they telling you that that's evil. Okay, but you the type of person that regardless of what people had to say about you, you got your messages from the divine. Okay, you got your messages from the Most High themselves. So you so standing on business type of energy that you don't care what nobody got to say about you. You don't care if your grandmama came and sat next to you and told you that tarot readings was wrong. You told your grandmama to take her religious beliefs on and go on somewhere. Okay, that's your beliefs, not mine. Okay, I got my message. I don't care what you got to say about the message that I received. Did you get that message from the Most High? Then that's your journey. Okay, we got two different universes. You have a universe, I have a universe. I have my own universe. I have my own beliefs, okay? I have to follow the direction that I have been given. You got to follow yours. If you stay on the path, whatever path that may be for you, whatever the Most High told you your path is, if you stay on that path, all truth will be revealed. Why? Because you are walking in His will. Ooh, bars. Did y'all just hear what I just said? Whoever that karmic femme is, okay? Tai G, my G. Whoever that karmic femme is, 2112, I'll take it. Okay? There was a karmic femme who was sitting around here trying to have you in bondage. And please don't tell me this was behind no Deanie and baloney. Nah, I just heard, guys, okay, you could have been dealing with a karmic femme, okay? Okay? Ladies, there's a karmic femme who was dealing with one of your exes. You know what I can't stand? I don't like when an ex got a new supply, but the new supply hate you and you an ex. What you mad at me for? I was in the picture first. The ex knows that your ex, no, the karmic knows that your ex love you. So if you got your ex's heart, I need to get you out the way. I need to tarnish your character much as possible to make everybody look at you the wrong way. Just like when your ex broke up with you and went and got with a karmic, your ex told this karmic all kind of stuff about you to make that karmic think that you the bad person. Yeah, okay? And to make that karmic think that they didn't love you. But y'all have to pay attention to stuff, okay? When a person moves away from somebody, right, and they speak negatively on that person, okay, instead of saying, you know, we tried it, it didn't work out, so, you know, we just going on about our business. If they sit here and go into, man, she did this, and man, she did that, and man, he did this, and man, he did that, I'm talking about trying to tear a person's character down, they still got feelings for that person, okay? Because us who have healed and released people from our past, we don't even want to sit there and keep revisiting that, okay? We want to get on grace and what we talking about that for, okay? That part of my life is over with. I done healed past that. I ain't mad at them folks. I love them folks. Them folks help me out. I will always have love and respect for them. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Next, pay attention. The reason why they're attacking you is because you got that vibe. Girl, you got that vibe. You got that vibe. What? You got that vibe. Listen, give me a club, okay? You ain't got to give me no music. I make the music. I have that bitch rocking. You hear me? What is even that? That's the type of energy you bring, okay? You the type of woman or man, when y'all in the kitchen, y'all got that music playing. Whole vibe. You hear me? Might have you a glass of wine, but it's a whole vibe. Yeah. You the type of woman who a housewife without a husband. How you do that? Yeah. Yeah. How you come a housewife without a husband? Vibe. They don't like that. Girl, you got a soft girl life and you ain't even got no husband. That's right, Kimmy. Tell them to come sit in class. Tell them to get some lessons. Okay? Tell them to stop abusing themselves. Coming for us. So they thought that people was going to be throwing tomatoes at you because of the stuff they said about you, right? They thought that, you know, for a while it had worked. For a while they had people turning against you. They had people probably saying all kind of stuff about you and going against you. And it was a shit show on social media for a minute. Maybe in your lifetime, maybe in your city, maybe in your town or whatever. It was a shit show for a little minute. They had people turning against you, okay? They had people looking at you like you was a Jezebel, like you was coming into the energy or trying to mess up what they had going on or whatever the case may be. They had a community of people actually throwing stuff at you. Tomato, boo, collective doing this, a collective trying to take people mad, a collective doing this, a collective doing that. But now people are seeing the truth. The collective done move on with their life and y'all still in the collective's energy. Yeah. The collective done move on with their life and y'all still talking about the collective. Whoever the karmic individual is still around here talking to people like you and your ex still in cahoots with each other in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay? People are still talking about you in a city where you don't even reside. How the fuck you got a whole city and state in the chokehold that where you don't even live at? Huh? Can I say you are what? Talking about You go from city to city, state to state. You got them in a chokehold, baby. Huh? How you in a whole nother state, but the state that you was in, they got a whole, listen, they having, you know how they have come to Jesus meeting? Okay, they having a come to collective meeting. You hear me? Everybody sitting around talking about you, and you ain't nowhere in the conversation. You know how when they have the detectives and the detectives in their little room and they have all the pictures up on the little board and they got the little dots and all kind of stuff, all the strings going from your picture is right in the middle. And all the strings what is even that, bro? When I say, baby, you the topic of discussion, and you ain't even nowhere near to be found. Huh? What is even that? Whoa. Tell my man will put you up on the TV screen, huh? What is even that? That them new businesses and stuff you launching, they like, look, the collective doing this, the collective doing that. Y'all talking about what, wait a minute, what the kind of, how, who the, huh? Child, rich guy, okay? So, this is saying to me, there is a child somewhere in this energy, okay? Could be you have a child with this person, okay? And the King of Pentacles, this is the father of this child, right? So all of this, at the end of the day, it came down to this, okay? And the reason why I said it came down to this is because we have all these wands in this card, okay? 3 and 8 equals 11. That's a whole bunch of wands, right? So there's a father and a son, okay? Whoever Carmisha is, wanted these two to be split away, okay? She wanted to make sure that this father had no relationship with this child. Neither would this child have a relationship with you, okay? First of all, when a woman or a man gets in the way of a father, a parent, and a child dynamic, it's way worse than you getting in the way of a divine union, okay? We talking about somebody who is innocent, who can't fend for themselves, okay? We're talking about an innocent child, okay? You are doing stuff to hurt an innocent child, a father and a son dynamic, all because you want the father's money. He came out as a King of Pentacles, okay? You want that father to take care of you and not take care of their own child. Okay, you want that father to take care of your responsibilities, but neglect their own child. You wanted that child to be crying because I don't have my daddy. Huh? I want my daddy. But what you fail to realize is some people know how to love kids unconditionally without actually being their birth father. Okay, so even if Carmisha tried to keep these people from being together, okay, this baby still will have a father. Okay, this child will not be a fatherless child. Okay, this child will call another man daddy. Okay, I'm just saying. It might already done happen. I'm just saying. Fuck around and find out. Destin. Fuck around and find out. Ooh, oh, I just heard. So Spirit just told me to look at the man and the bondage the bondage card, and look at that child. Okay. This is a generational curse. This is a generational curse. Whoever your ex is, they mama went through the same thing what? They daddy and another woman. This is a generational curse. This child, daddy, went through the same thing as a child that they trying to put this child through right now. So which means this person, mama, okay, was in a relationship with their daddy, okay? And their daddy, okay, was supposed to be their divine counterpart, okay? Their daddy got intertwined with a karmic, okay, and caused their mother to be unalived, okay? So if you are dealing with somebody whose mama is unalived, when I say go within, get your guidance, get the answers that you need by going within to find out the truth, spiritual truth behind what happened to this person's mother, okay? Their mother was spiritually attacked by a karmic individual over a man, okay? So whoever this person is, their daddy, if their daddy is still living, their daddy is with a karmic, okay? So whoever that woman is gave a lot of advice when it came to this person being with a karmic. Like begat like. That woman, that person who's with this person's father never cared about you. Why? Because of your light. They knew they were karmic. They knew you was a divine being. Y'all don't play for the same team. So this person was coached, okay, by their dad's karmic for them to be with a karmic, repeating the curse. We need you to wake up, sir, because you are repeating the curse that you're supposed to be breaking. Dang. I just open up and channel that and let that rip, baby. I just open that up and let that rip, baby. Listen. That was very, listen, if your ex, if you have a child with a man or a woman and their mother is deceased, do some research. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Do some research. And I ain't talking about going and asking nobody, because you need to consult with the spiritual realm. Do your research. Let me get one more roll so I can close this out, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. Dang, they wanted the daddy and the son to cry the same tears. Talking about a generational curse? A generational curse? What the fuck is that? A generational curse? But I just heard that you breaking a curse for this baby, okay? His daddy has to break the curse for their family lineage, but you breaking the curse for your child by you doing the work. Now on the daddy side, the daddy got to do the work. The daddy got to realize, the daddy got to wake up and see the truth, okay? You sacrificing your own family lineage by being with a karmic energy. You repeating a curse instead of breaking it. Show me more, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. That baby good, though. Protected by the angels with the 1-1 on his shirt. The baby is good. Fuck around and find out. Somebody could have been born in 77. Okay, didn't I say? I talked about this. And then I say somebody getting a 69. I owe you one later, 68. Yeah, because that was 86, the first card. That lustful demon, okay? Yeah, so remember when I talked about the karmic individual? It's the karmic individual who is trying to destroy a child and a father's dynamic with a lustful energy. Okay? Whoever that person is, daddy, that's with that karmic energy. It done, the cycle done repeated. Boom, here it come with the sun. Okay? But you be damned if you gonna let it happen to your baby. You said what? The buck stops here, bitch. You be damned if you gonna let it happen to your baby. What? You say you sending what, my baby way? Oh, okay. I'm on your neck, ho. You sending what, my baby way? If you think you gonna send an angel, if you think you gonna send death magic my baby way, you better sit around your kids all night with your eyes on them like this. I ain't lying to you. If you think you gonna send a death magic or something towards my baby, I can tell you right now, them men up there, you see them men up there? It's 4, 5 of them. You see them? They ain't going for it. I can guarantee you they ain't going for it. You talking about what? You talking about what? They ain't going for it. I can promise you. I do my work. They ain't going for it. They ain't going for it. And y'all already know. Anytime I do a reading and I see stuff like this in my in y'all's energy, y'all see them cards up there? Okay? All of them are written on. So anytime I do a reading and I find out stuff like this is going on, I gotta do my work. It's only right. It's no reason for me to get on here and create fear. The fuck, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get on here, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on, and I'm gonna take care of what I need to take care of on my behalf. What we ain't finna do is be continuing no curses. That's what we ain't finna be doing. The buck stops here. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is. Okay? Didn't I tell y'all they trying to do something towards a baby? You hear me? They trying to, this could be one of your kids. Okay? It could be your baby, your small baby, your big baby, whoever. They are trying to do something to attack one of your babies. Okay? They feel like if they can't get to you, they gonna get to your child. You might notice my 17-year-old, okay, I'm speaking about Destin, last night, my 17-year-old back in Georgia, okay, my mama called me, he's spazzing out, trying to jump him and all kind of stuff like that. I'm 16 hours away, I can't get there, all right? But I got people there. So let me make some phone calls real quick. Nevertheless, don't ever get it misconstrued that y'all can mess with a child of a divine being and think that it's going to be okay. Especially when you have kids yourself. That energy has to return to a sender. Okay? So y'all got to be careful when it comes to doing magic on people, kids and all kinds of stuff, especially when you got kids. When you got kids yourself and you want to do magic on somebody else's child, come on, man. See? They sending something towards your child, bro. They want your child to be sad. Somebody child about to be 18 this year. I know my son about to be 18 this year. I just seen this. My son will be 18 this year. Okay? Aisha said her 14-year-old. Listen, bro. 2 more Holy Spirit, please and thank you. What? All right. Okay. Think I ain't finna put it up on my altar. Once the truth is revealed to me, you know, call me a snitch if you want to. I'm telling. Call me a snitch if you want to. I'm telling. Put your ass up on the altar. You fucking with my baby? Okay. Yeah. Show me more Holy Spirit. Karmic films. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you it's Carmisha who throwing magic at your child? Okay. You want to play like that? You want to play like that? One more, Holy Spirit. One more, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Make this shit make sense. Didn't I tell you this was all behind some Dini and baloney? The very first card showed up was the Divine Feminine. Okay? Karmic Femme, Divine Masculine. The very last two cards. Okay? That's why I kept shuffling. I wanted to get the last two cards out. She did this behind some Dini and baloney. They feel like if they can't get to you, you too strong. I'm gonna attack something that's close to you, that's not strong enough to alchemize the energy like you do. Fuck you talking about? Anything close, anything connected to you, okay? You gonna alchemize that energy once you know what's going on. Now let me tell y'all something. I just put y'all up on game about what's going on. I'm gonna do my work, but y'all need to do y'all work as well, okay? Y'all need to be speaking to y'all ancestors when y'all getting this message. Y'all need to consult with y'all spirit team. If that message is for you, you need to get them downloads and you need to speak what you need to speak. Okay? Beauty is going to do her work. Yeah. Definitely going to do my work. Because why are you messing with somebody's child behind Dini and baloney? You want to cause more harm to more generations over Dini and baloney? Repeating the same cycle. Trying to be logical. Okay? But that shit going to have you like this. Your rituals that you've been doing finna have you like this. Please help. Because you think you've been logical. You think you smart as fuck. You think you the ice queen. Okay? But this finna have you saying, please help me. Because the rituals you're doing is helping us. Okay? Changing us from workers to bosses. Okay? Those rituals you're doing, we alchemizing that energy. Leveling up off that energy you throwing at us. Okay? It's not affecting us. If anything, I always tell y'all. If y'all know somebody doing something to y'all, use that energy. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it make you stop doing what it is that you desire to do. Do more of it. Transmute that energy. Get that, let it be fuel. Okay? Didn't I tell y'all that last attack that I've been through? Okay? If y'all think I'm playing, where my phone at? I launched a whole new business here in Texas. I transmuted that energy. Okay? If y'all look at my TikTok, y'all see I don't advertise that business on my TikTok. Okay? Transmute that energy. What we do with information like this, we transmute it. Okay? We know what's going on. That's being aware. Okay? We understand what they doing. They trying to, continue to curse. Okay? So we speak against whatever curse they're trying to send against us. If you are somebody who work with candles, light you a candle. If you are somebody who work with the smoke, burn you some incense, burn you a candle, or whatever the case may be. If you somebody who run like the water, get in you a shower, whatever, okay? Run that water. I took a spiritual bath yesterday, hence why my head is tired. Even though my head is tired every day before I go to the gym, but I took my spiritual shower yesterday, okay? Make sure that once you get the information, you do what you got to do on your side for you and your family lineage. But me, excuse me, spiritual belts, as your light starseed practitioner, it's my job to see this, bind it up, and return it to sender. Yeah, that's my job. My job is to deliver the message of what they're doing, okay? And my job is also to do my own rituals when I get those messages. Yeah. Last time I heard about vinegar. Nah, never mind. What you mean? You take the vinegar, you put the salt, right? You put the salt in your hand, you pour the vinegar in your hand, you rub it together real good till it get warm. Okay, 21. You rub it together real good till it get warm, and you inhale. And then once you inhale, if you begin to cough, then you know that you are under attack. And then you continue to inhale until you no longer cough. At that point, you will feel your energetic field being cleared. Okay? That's one of the easiest ways you can cleanse your energy of any type of spell work somebody has sent to you. All right? Whoever this is, somebody, look, this all has to do with a relationship. A generational curse that's been passed down from generation to generation. The fuck is this? Didn't I tell you? Bro, single, sexy, and successful is your energy. Flying monkeys, okay? You single, sexy, and successful. I'm gonna send some flying monkeys your way because you sit in this rich girl energy. I'm gonna send some flying monkeys your way. The flying monkeys is the lustful energy and the manipulation. I'm going to send this your way to mess with your babies because you got something that I want. Surprise, motherfucker. Man, make it make sense. I'm finna get up out of here. I gotta go to the gym. God damn it. These cards just getting good. I just keep pulling. All right. I ain't pulling no more. Check this out. Surprise, right? The expectations, they expecting this stuff right here to work, right? It's blocked. No access. It's not working. Okay? This love offer, okay? Manifestation, all right? So they was trying to block a love offer, okay? But you so protected, right? They concerned because everything they was throwing at you not working. Why? Look, you are love. You see this right here? Love offer. You are this love manifestation. Okay, love offer. You see that light around that? You see that light around your head? Okay, boom. You are that. Okay, so they're concerned because you held in high honor. All right. Ooh, I'm attacking somebody who held in high honor. Right? What? I did what? To who? To what? To who? That. Right? A person who's held in high honor, you're going to face a lot of legalities. That's just like, say for instance, if I was the president of the United States, okay, and you knowingly I'm up here giving my speech, right, and then you think you're going to just walk up on the stage and throw a tomato at me, or you just going to walk up on the stage and think you're going to put your hands on me, okay? That's the type of energy it is. Hello? You just gonna do this in front of us? When they throwing, listen y'all, when they throwing black magic at you, it's like they throwing black magic, knowing who you are, right? And your ancestors just sitting there looking at them while they doing it. Like, you really finna do this? You see us looking at you, right? You see us looking at you. You really finna do this? Huh? That's what you really finna do. Think about it. Is that what you really finna do? Because this is what you're going to face. All because you want this. The fuck up out of here. Y'all stay in this energy. See that light? I'm finna do my work real quick. I'm finna head to the gym. I love y'all. Thank y'all for spending y'all rides with me. Thank y'all for loving on me while I love on y'all. And until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.